Welcome, boys and girls, to another episode of PA, Phonics, and Fun. I am your host, Miss Keisha, and this is your teacher, Miss Leanne. Before we get started, you will need some objects. You can move around like buttons and paper and pencil. Please have fun.
Thank you. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today, we are going to continue working on multisyllabic words with closed syllables. But before we get started with our lesson, let's start by doing some sight word cards for a warm-up. Let's look down here. These are your sight words, which are words you've probably seen in the classroom. If you haven't, that's okay. We'll do the first one together. I'll read the word, you echo. Today. Great job. Now for the rest of them, I want you to say the word and I'll echo. Ready? Go. Done. Time. Right. There. Again. Right. Own. Were. Little. Clean. Why. Hour. There. Such. Great job doing your sight word fluency. Now, let's move into our lesson. For today's lesson, we will be looking at multisyllabic words with closed syllables. Let's review our fact. When we're learning about syllables, we need to keep in mind that every single syllable has one vowel sound. If there's no vowel, it's not a syllable. Remember that as we practice with some words today. Now, let's look at our steps. To help us with our steps, let's try to decode my mystery word. This is our mystery word. I want us to look closely at this word and use the steps to see if we can figure out two things. One, how many syllables are in this word? And two, how would we read this word? So let's look at our steps. First, we need to find the vowels. What are my vowels? Let's look over here. Remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, and U, and sometimes Y. However, because we are working with closed syllable words today, we're not going to worry about the letter Y. So we'll cover them up. Okay, one more time. We're looking for A, E, I, O, and U. Great job. So do I see any vowels in this mystery word? You're right, there are two. I see A and E. Good job. Next, I want to find the consonants. Remember, consonants are any letter that is not a vowel. So that means all of my other letters are consonants. I'm going to put a dot under them so we can find them easily. Next, I'm going to find my syllables. To do so, I will divide between the consonants. Now, what was that rule we talked about at the very beginning? Every syllable has a vowel sound. Hold on to that. Let's look. I see two consonants side by side, B and L. If I divide there, are those syllables? Every syllable has a vowel sound. Is there a vowel over here with B? No. So can that be a syllable? You're right, it's not. Let's keep going. I'm looking for two consonants side by side. I see N and K. Let's try this one. Draw my line to divide. Let's check and make sure there's a vowel in each of these possible syllables. Here is a vowel, and here is a vowel. Most likely, these are syllables. Good job. Now, I want to decode this 1, 2 syllable word. How do I do that? I need to go back to my vowels. Look over here at this chart. We will be working with closed vowel syllables. A closed vowel is when the vowel is followed by a consonant. Draw your attention right here. Do you see how this vowel has a consonant after it? That means it will make a short vowel sound. What are our short vowels? Let's remember. A says a, E says e, I says I, O says ah, U says Remember those sounds as we work with our word. So let's go back to our mystery word and see if the vowel is followed by a consonant. Let's look. Vowel, consonant. So I know my A will make the A sound. Let's sound this out. B, U, E, N. Now as we're reading this a little more fluently, my tongue is going to go back in my mouth as I move from the A to the N sound. That means my A is going to sound a little bit strange. Listen closely. B, U, ang, blang. You hear how it sounded a little bit different? Good job. Now let's go to the second syllable. Is my vowel followed by a consonant? Yes. So that E will make the E sound. K, et, ket. Let's put them together. Blanket. Blanket. Our mystery word is blanket. Good job decoding. Let's keep practicing by looking at some words. Here I have 2 other words. What were those steps? Let's start with the green one and think through with me as I model again for you. Step number 1, find the vowels. My vowels are A, E, I, O, U. On this word, I see an A and an O. Next, I find my consonants. Consonants are any letter that is not a vowel. And then step number 3, I divide between 2 consonants. N and Y are 2 consonants side by side. I break it apart. I check my work to make sure there is a vowel on each side of the line. There is, so now I can decode this 2-syllable word. I look at my vowel. I see if it is followed by a consonant. It is, so I know it will make that short vowel sound. Remember with blanket, A did that weird sound when my tongue moved back for the N. So let's sound it out. Ready? We'll try with a short vowel sound first, and then we'll blend it. K, e, n, can. Good. Now let's do this one over here. Vowel O followed by consonant N. So I know it makes the ah sound. Let's sound this syllable out. Y, ah, n, yawn. Canyon. Canyon. Great job. This word is canyon. Canyon is a 2-syllable word. Canyon. This one I want you to try. Let's see if you can do it. What was that first step? You're right. Find the vowels. What vowels do you see in this word? Me too. A. What was the second step? You're right. Find the consonants. What were our consonants? Great job. What was step 3? Good. Divide between the consonants. Which 2 consonants will I divide between? D and C. You're right. So how many syllables is this word? 2. Good job. Let's sound them out. What sound will my vowel A make in this syllable? Ah, you're right. It's a short vowel sound because it's followed by a consonant. Let's sound it out. Add, mad. Good. What about this side? What does my vowel A say over here? Ah, again, you're right. A is followed by a consonant P. So let's go. K, ap, cap. Put our syllables together. Mad cap, madcap. Great job. Let's move to something else. Now that we've practiced decoding, I want us to practice encoding. Encoding is when we build words. So here we're going to use a magnet board to help us build words. If you have magnet letters on your fridge, go get them now. Great. Let's build some words together. The first word I want to build is the word puppet. Let's see. How many syllables are in the word puppet? Clap with me to count. Puppet. 2 syllables. Okay, so 2 syllables in the word puppet. And I want to spell it. So the first thing I need to do is say it nice and slow, listening for every single sound. Say it slow with me. Ready? P, t. Puppet. What are my vowels in puppet? U and E. You're right. It's easy to tell with the magnets because they're red. What are the consonants in this word? P, 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 T. Great. Again, they're easy to tell because they're blue. What was that third step? Divide between the consonants. What consonants would I divide between here? P and P. So let's separate those into syllables. Let's check our work to see if we're right. Does this one have a vowel? Yes. Does this one have a vowel? Yes. So these are my syllables. Let's go back and use our syllable rules looking at closed syllables to see if we've spelled it correctly. Here, I have my vowel U followed by consonant P, so we'll make the short sound. P, p, pup. Over here, I have my vowel E followed by consonant T, so we'll make the short sound. P, et, pet, puppet. Blend them back together, and my word is puppet. Great job. Let's do another one together. The next word I want us to do is cutlet. Cutlet. A cutlet is like a little piece of meat. Usually you'll hear about a chicken cutlet at the store. So let's see if we can spell the word cutlet. My first step when I encode is to sound the word out nice and slow. Cutlet. Great job. Now let's use our syllabication rules to see if we spelled it correctly. First, what do? Find the vowels. Great. Then what do? Very good. Look for the consonants. Then what do? Divide between the consonants. How do I check to make sure I divided these correctly? What should I look for? Yes, both sides have vowels, so they're most likely syllables. But how do I sound them out? Right again, look for the vowels and see if they are followed by consonants. These are, so they make the short vowel sound. Good. Sound them out with me. K, ut, cut. U, et, let. Cut, let. Cutlet. Great job. Try this one. I want you to use your magnets or a piece of paper and pencil and see if you could write the word goblin. What was that word? Goblin. A goblin is a spooky creature that comes out around Halloween. So first, listen to every sound. Goblin, goblin. Great, check your work. Vowels, consonants. Split them, sound them out. Let's see. Did you spell goblin? Like I spelled goblin? G-O-B-L-I-N. Goblin. My vowels are O and I. My consonants are G, B, L, N, and I would have split between the B and the L. Keep that paper and pencil in front of you, and let's move into dictation. I'm going to give you a sentence today, so I need you to make sure you remember all of your sentence rules: capital letter, finger space, and punctuation. Today's sentence is, the hungry kitten ate catnip. What was that sentence? The hungry kitten ate catnip. So say it one more time. The hungry kitten ate catnip. Great. Go ahead and write that 5-word sentence on your paper. Check for your capital letters. Don't forget your finger space. That's a long word. Sound it out nice and slow. Almost done. And punctuation. Great. Let's check your sentence. Does your sentence look like my sentence? The hungry kitten ate catnip. Did you start with a capital? Did you use your finger spaces between words? Don't forget, you need a period. Awesome job. Our multisyllabic words in this sentence are hungry, hungry, kitten, kitten, and catnip, catnip. Kitten and catnip have closed vowels. Let's keep going. You've done such a great job decoding and encoding that today I want us to spend a minute reading our story about Cactus Jack. I've already gone through and added flags to the words that are multisyllabic closed syllable words. I want you to look closely and take a second to read through those pink flag words. I'll read with you in our heads, nice and quiet. Good job. Let's read them together this time, okay? One more time. Read with me. Cactus, cactus, hilltop, sun up, sunset, rabbits, kittens, insects, cactus, problem, kittens, cactus, kittens, basket, canyon, sun up, kittens, canyon, sunset. Great reading. Now I want you to go ahead and read the entire passage to yourself. I'm going to read it also. Let's read it quiet and then we'll read it together. Go ahead. Great reading. I heard you and it sounded so good. Let's read together, okay? Follow me. Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack lived on a hilltop. At sunup, he woke and went for a walk. At sunset, he sat on the porch and watched the animals. He saw rabbits, vultures, kittens, and insects. Cactus Jack could see he had a problem. The vultures were circling above the kittens. Cactus Jack scooped the kittens into a basket and ran to the canyon he had seen on his walk at sunup. He hid the kittens in the canyon and went back to his porch to enjoy the sunset. Great reading. Boys and girls, you have done such a fabulous job today working with me on learning multisyllabic, closed vowel syllables. Remember, when you're decoding, use our rules. They will always help you to figure out the mystery word.
I hope you had a great time and learned something new today. You did an amazing job. All rights and credits for this lesson belong to the West Virginia Department of Education. We would like to thank them for publicly sharing these valuable resource materials. Bye-bye, and see you next time.